As the sun rises over Fort Morgan, Colorado, at the South Platte River, a new day begins. The fresh air fills the morning, carried by a cool breeze. Barn swallows take flight, skillfully catching their breakfast in the early light. Amidst this serene start, a special surprise takes shape for a special mom in celebration of Mother's Day week. This documentary is about the joy of being together with family and friends. It's also a journey through different towns, capturing the little things that make each place unique. With a drone and the iPhone 15 Pro Plus camera, the son of Emma preserved the essence of each town, highlighting its charm and character. Join him and his brother Dave as they capture the moments with family and friends, celebrating togetherness and the simple joys of life, seen through the lens of their adventures. One of our cherished family traditions is Wahoo, a beloved marble game passed down through the generations.
Your thing goes here, honey.
Yep, and you're still taking plenty of business. You want a drink?
You need it open?
Yeah, I do. I tried it, and I didn't have enough oomph in them hands.
Give it to this kid. He'll open
Oh, well, I was going to, but he had his hands
He
busy.
wants to stay here with Grandma and take care of Grandma.
Today marks the first time in years that Emma and her son Tim, her sister Ruth, and her two grandsons will come together to play this fun and nostalgic game. As the marbles roll and the memories flow, it's moments like these that truly capture the essence of family togetherness.
I get my way because this mother should.
On Mother's Day, the family heads to Red Lobster for a special lunch. It's a time for good food and great conversation. As they savor delicious seafood, they also share cherished memories through photos from Facebook, celebrating the connections that bind them together. After a wonderful lunch, the family sets out for a fun-filled afternoon together.
They didn't wear her off of leaving.
Nope.
Nope.
Hopefully.
Damn phone. I plugged it in. Should have been charged up this morning. I got up and it wasn't even done. And looks like it is now, though. Okay, good enough. Oh, yeah, I did. I was just wondering if I shut the light off, but I did. There, and that job's gone done too.
So where are you going?
I'm going with you. And I got a little book in there. See that little book? I got a little book. It's an address book. Now I'm going to tell you a story about that book. It's got some people's names in there that you'll be going by Akron and you'll be going by Otis. You can call them and tell them where we're at.
The longest drive of the day took the family to Wray, Colorado. A small town in Yuma County holds a special place in their hearts. It was here that Tim and his friend Jerry traveled some 30 years ago to capture a photo of a sunrise and a cross on the cliff. Today, Tim has the unique opportunity to retake that same picture. Standing in the very spot where he once stood 3 decades ago, but this time with his family by his side. Next, the family traveled to Otis, Colorado. Despite its small size, Otis has maintained a vibrant community spirit, reflecting the resilience and adaptability of its residents over the years. It was here that the family stopped to have lunch with another family member, Marie, who calls Otis her home. Together, they enjoyed a meal, sharing laughter and stories, and strengthening the bonds that tie them to this charming town. Call Otis.
Till 12. Quarter till 12.
What are you going to do?
What am I going to do? Gonna go in there and see what they got for food.
Are we hungry?
No, not really. I just got my pop drink. I'm getting that way.
You okay, Aunt Ruth? Well, look who's here.
Well, that's a surprise.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Yes, it is.
How you doing?
Well, good.
Good. What's going on?
Filming me?
Oh,
Being
no.
lazy. Well, Billy, he's working in here. Oh no. I couldn't talk you into
Mom's Kitchen Cafe was the place of convergence. The family gathered here, sharing conversations about the past and present.
That's what he is, because that's what he is.
I mean, you don't even know me anymore.
I did too. I was watching that old lady come up there and walk her. Oh, I know you do. Come on in, have a seat. You want me to take this? Where would you?
It's a milk separator. When it separates the milk from the cream. The cream comes through one spout and your milk comes through the other.
Some water too, just you guys? All right.
Yeah.
So one cup.
Oh, they don't have what I was going to order. I don't use that, honey.
Okay.
Aunt Ruth, what are you going to have?
Straws either one.
Do you use the straw? Okay.
Well, I hadn't
we'll pass
fully
them
made
on.
up my
How
mind
about you,
yet.
Tim?
Afterwards, Justin and Tim took a stroll around the nearby Main Street, a charming deserted stretch, capturing photos and filming the preview you saw at the beginning of this documentary. Their exploration added a special touch to the documentary, blending cherished memories with new experiences. With one more photo taken, they captured the essence of what family is all about. This photograph embodies the spirit of family, united by love, memories, and shared experiences. Traveling back on West 34, the family made a stop along the highway to capture an abandoned home with a windmill in the background. Windmills are one of Tim's favorite subjects to photograph. His late grandpa used to drill for water for these sentinels of the plains, making a living through this essential work. In Colorado, windmills have evolved from essential tools for water pumping in the 19th and early 20th centuries to historical artifacts and modern renewable energy sources. Their story reflects broader trends in technology, energy, and rural life in the American West. This stop was not just a photo opportunity, but a connection to the past, honoring the legacy of those who lived and worked on the plains.
What in the heck are you doing?
The next stop was to see Mike, Tim's cousin.
Well, you wasn't either working. We were just there and they said you were off.
Today was Mike's day off, and we caught up with him while he was cleaning his truck.
Well, you're both of you working up there. Yeah, I'm going to get down there and see you. Because you still want to steal my balls.
Hey, Mike.
You want to steal my balls, too?
How you doing, Mike?
Hey, Tim.
What's going on?
It was a perfect moment to reconnect and share stories.
See you, man. I love you.
Yeah, it looks nice, Mike.
Yep, you too.
I've been trying to
Got you out of the house, didn't it?
I wasn't on duty today, so that was time to go.
After a few minutes of conversing, the family had to leave and head back
So
home.
now we got to pick up meds and get our mail and then we'll be ready.
Tim took advantage of the trip to visit his friend Jerry on his property, north of Fort Morgan. Kyle, Jerry's son, was there as well. A professional drone operator for about 4 years, Kyle provided an opportunity to learn more about using the drone. As Kyle shared his expertise, the three of them reminisced about the past.
Taking the street
Street
lights out,
What do we use?
a big headlight or big Q beam.
Q-beam,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah, that was a lot of fun.
We went down on 7th Avenue and we just shut off all the lights up and down, and then we got to your house and was just sit there and
Yeah, that was funny.
you had park ranger that burnt down your.
Yeah, the park ranger burnt down our house. He threw a log out of the fireplace because it wouldn't burn, and then he caught the deck on fire. At 1 in the morning, he didn't know what was going on. He seen a big glow out the window, and he opened the door and a big flame come in. He closed the door and called 911.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
And Kyle entertained everyone by playing his guitar and singing.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my pain. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. your lane. Please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Joe. He talks about you.
After some time together, filled with memories and music, the friends departed with the promise of keeping in touch more often. It was a heartfelt visit, strengthening bonds and creating new memories. As part of the vacation, Tim wanted to see his friend Mike, so Mom, Justin, and Tim headed downtown. Whenever Tim comes home, there's a ritual that must be done. Having ice cream at Mosqueda Delicacies. Over the years, Mike and Melody have become great friends. Mike is full of stories that everyone can appreciate.
Good morning.
Like I said, go in your sack.
Yeah?
Yeah. You don't want to get there. Stay where you're at.
I know 65 for me is hard. It's a hard.
That way you are.
Yeah, it's hard for me.
Just trying to figure that out this morning. Did you graduate in 78?
77.
77.
Yeah.
Teacher's certificate. But I had to go to night school to do that.
Right.
So I did it and I got it.
That's great.
And I wound up with a bunch of punks like you.
How you doing?
I'm good.
What brings you here?
Lunch break.
Where do you-
15-minute break.
15-minute break?
Yeah.
Do you come here often?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like their ice cream and their nachos with hot Cheetos.
Sounds good.
So good.
We come here every time we come into Fort Morgan. This guy here, you know Mike?
No, I don't.
Now, Mike, he used to be, at first time he was my teacher, and then he became a friend.
Hasta la vista, baby.
As this visit comes to an end, it adds another page in the book of memories, cherished forever and passed on from one generation to the next. And that is how legacies are formed, through moments shared, stories told, and memories created.
Put 'em up, sluggard.